Right, it comes out like right here. And then from here, you got to pull it through here. And then from here, you take the snake and you pass it forward. And then it comes out underneath this box. And then you pull it forward to the front. You dig? So, again, you got to feed it through up here. If you want that, you can just run alongside these cables. These are the shift linkage for the motor. You can run alongside that, but I just took it up top, came down here on the other side, pulled it through here, then fed it from here back inside, and it came on the fish box over there, and I pulled it forward. Now the only thing I didn't do was leave a wire in there, like a rope or something like that, like the manufacturer should have done, and tell us, hey, if you want to run something, run it on that side. So if in future I want to run wire, I'll be able to use that. We'll see. It's 12 volts that I ran from here to there, so I'm thinking that if I need to run another, I'm thinking I could splice at the bow. Plus in this boat, you have some, from the factory, you have some electronic plus and minus wires, tree type deal, electrical tree up there already and behind the console right there. You have a whole buzz bar and another electronic thing. So that was like a plus right there. They did a good job on that. They just didn't do a good job of giving us wires to run. Especially stuff like light scope, you gotta connect it straight to the battery. There's another way, there's plenty of ways. You could go get a 48 volt amp, lithium battery, and you could just put it over there in your fish box, hook it up to that. However you want to do it. There's plenty of ways to skin a cat. I chose to do it that way. I added 3 batteries here, I added 1, so I'm running a total of 5 batteries, 2 for the trolling motor, 1 for the cranking battery, 1 to run accessories and the grabs, and then the 1 dedicated just for live scope. That's how I chose to run it, right? There's many ways you can skin that, however you want to skin it. That's how I run it. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put the bolt back together. I gotta put that panel back on, gotta put that panel back on. Then I'm gonna pull the bolt forward because I still gotta install the GT36. The 2D in-hole transducer is already installed. Let me tell you the funny thing about that. So you start calling these manufacturers about their boats and you ask them, hey, what is your dead rods on your boat? Them jokers don't know. No, I take it back. They know, they just ain't gonna tell you. Not gonna tell you. It's a point of competition, so they're not gonna tell you. The dealerships don't know. None of that. So you actually got to download this app. I forget what the name of the app is, where you can find the dead rod, so you can find out where you put your high-speed 2D transducer at, right? I'm running the GT8, right? Yes, the GT8, I believe. I'm running a GT8 high-speed transducer. Where is it at? I don't know. But anyway, I'm looking for the box. But anyway, the GT8 high-speed transducer. Let me try to see if I could show it to you. Where's the flashlight at? That transducer is pretty much. You gotta have that transducer flat as possible, right? You gotta put him in there flat as possible. So I put him right behind the plug in the flattest part where I found. Right there. You see that? Right there. That's where the G2 transducer is at. Now, like I said, that's different ways to skin that cat, right? That's how I wanted to do it. You could have got a GT15 transducer where really it has a lot more settings, position. You can position in that, and you just, it got this little tick marks on the little cup that comes with it, that you have to set it inside that, and and it will offset the degrees, dead rise. If you know the dead rise, you know how to find it with that. Like I said, there's an app you download. You put your hold on, my phone is ringing. My wife is. Oh, let me see if it's my wife. I don't know who this is. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the GT15 transducer. It got, you could put it in a lot more spots than just like the G8 GTA, where you got to put it in the flattest spot possible, shooting straight down. The GT15 got a little more. You could position it different kind of ways. Blaza. I just didn't go with the GT15. Plus, what I don't like about the GT15 is GT15, you gotta either have, what is that, like coolant? You gotta sit it in something. And I just was like, I want something simple. GT8, GT36, I'm good. I'm good in the back. The front, I got the trolling one, the force trolling one comes with the GT54. 2D sonar, temperature sensor. I mean, what else do you, like, I got it, and then I have live scope. I actually bought 2 live. I was gonna put one in the transom, but I was like, man, whatever. I'm just gonna have the one in the bow, and that's it. So I'm like, I don't need nothing else. So, but I just found the flattest spot possible, right? So it's not even like, it's probably like 4 inches behind the plug, right there on the flat spot.